what are we doing with data? And turns out this was something that I was thinking about, almost 5 years ago at this point. Wow, a lot has happened in the last 5 years. But thinking of kind of how do we break down a given lesson plan that we have and think strategically about what I'm asking the students to do each step along the way. And so this is a blog post, as I said, from almost 5 years ago, but it's really relevant where I take this awesome data nugget, yay, data nuggets, lesson plan, and I think through and I sort of walk through like, okay, if we're going to break this down, what are we actually asking our students to do? Well, we're asking them to make a prediction. We're asking them to look at the data table. We're asking them to determine what they will use to make the graph, identify the independent and dependent variables. Now, these pieces that are sort of listed here in this blog post as moves, as actions, as steps that we're asking our students to take don't totally line up with how the research talks about a specific data move. And that is fine because it doesn't actually matter at this moment in time in terms of what is it and what do we actually call it? Because what I want to share here is that all of us can do some of this work of looking at our lesson plans, right? We're all about not having to reinvent the wheel and not starting over from scratch, and all about not like throwing out all of our old curriculum and starting afresh here at Dataspire. It's always about what do you have and how can you make it better? What do you have and how can we upload it? How can up level it? How can we enhance it? How can we make it better for your students and easier for you to help your students build these skills?